Hello and welcome to the Bearded Barnsman Channel, where we talk about philosophy, spoons, and all sorts of other things. And the point of this channel is really just an expression of myself. I have no monetary goals. I have no viewership goals. I have none of that. I have erased all expectations. This is for me, and I'm not going to change that depending on viewership, which is kind of a stoic thing to do, I suppose. But anyway, this is going to be how I express myself. I express myself in two ways. The tactile way I express myself is in whittling. Whittling is very different from carving. If you've seen that old YouTube video going around with that guy who carves things out of 2x4s, very wise fellow. He said that whittling is different than carving because carving takes skill and whittling does not. I consider making spoons whittling because I have absolutely no ability artistically. I cannot see things in 3 dimensions. I cannot draw things in 3 dimensions. However, I can think about things abstractly, which is how my brain works. So I find that carving a spoon is the way to live in the present moment and the present moment only. When you are carving a spoon, you have to be voraciously aware of all of the tools that are around you. This is a hatchet. This hatchet is shaving sharp. I am pounding at wood within inches of my fingers at times. I have to be very aware spatially of where my fingers are, where my hand is, where the blade of that axe is. I have to be aware of where my knives are when I'm carving. I have to make sure my thumbs are out of the way. And after a while, it becomes very natural and meditative. In the beginning, it can be quite scary because bodily harm can be done from sharp tools. But it's the beauty when you've made your second or third spoon or what have you, that you start to get the process down, and the sort of instincts go up and the thinking goes down. So you are actively participating in that moment and in that moment only, and you are only thinking about the shape of a spoon. That is meditation for me. The spoon is worth nothing to me after it is complete. Sure, I don't throw it away usually. I have thrown them in the fire before if I finish it and I feel like it's not a particularly interesting spoon, or if I don't have any interesting memory associated with it, I'll toss it in the fire. But some of these spoons, I've thought about things when I was making them, and it's kind of like a journal. And I remember what I was thinking about when I was carving each part, when I was roughing it with the axe. And it's really a beautiful thing. So this is how I express myself in a tactile way. And I also have a degree in English, and I very much enjoy poetry. So if you are interested in either minimalism, transcendentalism, the making of spoons, the talking about what tools are needed to do things and how things were traditionally done, I think this might be a good channel for you. We're going to keep things wholesome. I also really like birds, so I also make very rudimentary bird feeders out of green wood that I find. And all of the wood that I carve is free. I get it for free, so it is an absolutely inexpensive hobby once you get the tools required, which are not expensive. And I think a lot of people who don't whittle could find a lot of enjoyment in whittling, simply because whittling is how we used to distract ourselves and live in the moment. And now on social media and stuff, we're spending our moments in other people's lives instead of spending our moments in our own lives. So please, 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 if you are interested, head over to my website, which is BeardedBarnsman.com, and I've made a very crude sign that represents my philosophies, and I had to write this backwards, which took me quite a bit of effort to do, I'm not going to lie. But beardedbarnsman.com, there you can find my spoons and all of the things that I do. Thank you so much for tuning in, and go find you a nice green piece of wood, and go get you some tools, and we can whittle along together in the future. All right, peace.